folks, I don't know if you can see me or not. I seen on YouTube how lighting is one of the most important factors in making videos. And that's probably true. But sometimes you just go with what you got. And this is what we got. This video today, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about sort of making music, doing your own thing and all that. And I even got a keyboard. The fingers don't always cooperate with what the mind wants it to do, so I think that's the number one thing I'd point out to these people on YouTube is that, especially when you're old, sometimes things don't work out. But let's take the cover off this thing. Doing scales and stuff like that is not that big a deal. I don't know if I'm going to disturb my neighbors, it's a little early. But in order for this video to work, I have to go without headphones. And that's what I do most of the time. I have the headphones on so I'm not disturbing my neighbors. But see, it's kind of, you can do scales, and I guess if you were a songwriter you'd write down notes and stuff like that on paper, but I don't know. Everything in my head is going to stay in my head and not on paper because I don't know how to write notes anyway. I thought I was an expert after watching a 16-minute video on music theory about majors and minors, flats and sharps. But then I looked down at the keyboard and I was saying, well, where is that? Where is that F sharp? Where is that C major, or the chord and stuff like that? And I couldn't figure that out too easy. And I guess if I give it time, eventually I'll catch on. But right now it's just a matter of just making noise. Make noise without knowing what you're doing. That's easy enough to do. But the main reason I got this was so I could add music to my drone videos. And the nice thing about keyboards these days, they can make, they can play multiple instruments. Like I can even play guitar on here. I can even play wind instruments if I can find them on here. sax, supposedly. Sounded like one to me, but an expert would say, oh, that's not that. I don't know. I think there's they got way too many saxes on here. My sister played the clarinet way back when she was in school. I don't think she kept up with it at all. But people with shortness of breath, this would be ideal for them because they don't have to worry about breathing at all. They just use their fingers and they don't have to worry about. And they don't have to worry about anything that way. And right now I'm driving the cat trio crazy because they're not used to hearing these sounds and their ears are a lot more sensitive than mine. And I think Puff wants to try and play himself, which I don't think that's a good thing to do. I think there's a I should do a video about guess that instrument, because there's stuff on here that I never heard of. Now, that was a bassoon, of course I've heard of that. And my other sister, when she was in school, played the flute. That's a little noisy. Neighbors were probably going to complain about that. But I was trying to find, because it's on here somewhere, and it was probably on there it is, a trumpet. That was a little noisy too for my neighbors. But the nicest thing I found on here is actually that I can play stringed instruments like I think these are supposed to be violins. think sounds good. I'm probably the only one though, so. But I just thought I'd put out this video letting people know that they don't have to particularly know notes. They can just sit there and hit a key and make a noise. And of course there's tempo and all that to consider. Like that and just make noise. And I think I spent enough time on this video, but so when you watch something that I did with a drone, it will be something that I created here. And now of course I'm old enough that there's a lot of tunes in my head, so whether I'm ripping off somebody else's tune, that I don't know. But it's not written down, it's just whatever comes between the fingers and the brain, and sometimes what the brain wants the fingers to do don't necessarily translate, but that's how the creative process is going to be. And I think that's where I'll stop this video at for now. And if you want to see future how Evil creates his music, just let me know in the comments section, and that'll do it for this video, and thanks for watching, folks.